When people hear the phrase ego death, it can sound dramatic, even a little bit frightening, as if something essential is meant to be destroyed. But the reality doesn't have to be as scary as the words suggest. It's not about losing yourself. It's about noticing that what you usually call yourself is not as solid as it seems. Most of the time, experience is organized around a center point. There is a sense of me doing the thinking, having the feelings, moving through the day. This center is made of memories, habits, roles, and inner commentary. It's useful. It helps you navigate life, remember your name, care about your future. But it's also something the mind is constantly maintaining, often without rest. An ego death is not the destruction of this structure. It's a moment when it loosens its grip. And during this period, experience doesn't need to keep circling back to a personal story or have any connection to your sense of me at all. Sounds are just sounds. Sensations are just sensations. Thoughts may still appear, but you no longer feel like you need to listen to them anymore. You might notice this while watching sunlight move across a wall, or while walking when your body moves without effort, or in conversation when listening happens so fully that there's no sense of performing. Nothing mystical needs to occur. There are no fireworks, just a subtle shift, like realizing you've been carrying a heavy coat you forgot you put on. You take it off, and everything feels lighter, even though nothing is missing. In these moments, the inner narrator softens. The voice that constantly explains, judges, and claims experience as mine grows quieter. Life continues exactly as before, but without the constant commentary. You don't disappear. What fades is the feeling that everything must be filtered through a personal lens. This is why ego death isn't something to chase. The moment you try to force it, the ego is already back in charge, trying to achieve a special state. These shifts tend to happen on their own, when attention relaxes and stops gripping experience so tightly. Often, they pass quickly, and that's okay. What remains afterward is not a permanently altered identity, but a new understanding. You see that the sense of me is something that arises, not something you are. It's a tool, not a prison. You can still use it, but you're less confined by it. Over time, this understanding brings a gentle ease. You take thoughts less personally. Roles feel lighter. Emotions move through you without needing to define you. Life feels more spacious, not because anything was added, but because something heavy was briefly set down. In this way, ego death is not an ending. It's a quiet reminder, a glimpse of what experience feels like when you don't have to hold yourself together every moment. And once you've tasted that simplicity, even for a second, it becomes easier to rest there again.